Hey Simpson, how you doing, girlie? Let me see something. Y'all, I'm so cold. I forgot my jacket at home. I'm alright. I'm alright. Hey Ronald Knox, how you doing? And so, I start. Can y'all hear me good? I don't feel like talking loud. What's up, Chaco? I don't feel like projecting my voice. Y'all good? I just wanted to come on here and say a word about like a conversation I had recently. All right, cool. Because I don't feel like talking no louder than this. Like, and this is all y'all gonna get out of me. And so, I feel like a while ago, a little bit ago, I had a conversation with somebody, and we were talking about relationships and stuff like that. And yeah, so I was I was trying to like explain why certain things didn't work out with me and the person that I was with previously, and like I don't know, they couldn't click it. I'm all right, son. I'm okay. I'm as good as I'm gonna be right now. And like it didn't click. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if it's like the male brain versus like the female brain or what, but it didn't click. So like as I'm talking to him and I'm explaining like y'all ever been in a situation like that's been bad to where a point like it manifested with you physically? Because I have. Things that are going on will manifest themselves physically on me, which is why I gotta protect myself and protect my peace, so I'll not be out here being like rough and all that other stuff. But I was talking to dude, and he was telling me pretty much like, oh, like when you're in a relationship, like you need to figure out how to take care of your own self. Thank you, Simpson. He's like, oh, you need to figure out how to take care of your own self. So then it goes to the point of where, do men really feel like women are like supposed to be like martyrs? Like we're supposed to like sacrifice everything that we got, like everything that we got, our life, our everything that we got, our health, everything we got. And if we don't do that, that's not love. Is that what y'all believe? Hey, out the blue. Hey, Daniel. Like, is that something that y'all really believe? Like, women are supposed to like sacrifice their entire lives and essence and presence. Why the name change for Easter? The name changes for Easter. People who feel that way tend to have narcissistic tendencies. And like I was just like confused. So I'm like, at what point would you want the person that you're with or the person that you are with and that you say that you love and you care about to where your actions are affecting them and their health and you see their health declining, would you be upset because they left? But they told me that I was wrong for removing myself from a situation that was actually like very detrimental to me. What's up, Peter Pan? Don't ask me no ignorant shit. So as I'm like looking and as I'm experiencing life, it's like as a woman, like if you don't preserve yourself, like who is going to preserve you? We don't believe that men are just jaded from modern day feminism. Like for me, a lot of it manifested, like I've talked about this, like my anxiety and shit. So for me, at one point in time, like my anxiety and my health was really bad because of the things that were going on in my household. But I had to remove myself and get myself together. Like as a person, are you supposed to preserve yourself? Like, is self-preservation not supposed to be a thing? Because I thought we were supposed to. I thought we were supposed to practice self-preservation. Like, I thought we were supposed to understand and know about like the environment we in, and if an environment isn't good for us, on how to navigate and move. So for me, I'm like, okay, I'll remove myself. I'll remove myself, and I can keep going, and I can live my life. Like, but I don't think that it's cool, and especially like as a black woman, like to be told like, oh, like you don't. This is why this is why black women don't know how to get married and how to maintain a marriage, because they leave. And I'm like, but if your actions are affecting my health, why the fuck wouldn't I leave? You want me to die? Is that my only option? The people who usually want others to neglect themselves are usually a fan of self-preservation when it comes to themselves. Yeah, I believe that's it. I believe like people are users, and if you're a giver, givers and takers go together. People that give often attract people that use or take. So I feel like if you are giving, like that's the person that's gonna be there. Thank you, Maggie. So it's like, even if I'm giving, hey, free zone. So it's like, even if you giving and you giving and you giving, if all somebody is doing is taking and taking and taking, what does that leave you? What parts of preservation does that leave you at? And I don't know. Like, I feel like people are jaded. I feel like that's the impossible thing to like try to put on somebody. People wanting women to abandon themselves but are leaving everything they know for what they view as greener pastures. Did I see any signs that they would turn out like that? The person I'm having a conversation about, the person that I was having a conversation with, or the person that I'm not with anymore. Because the person I'm not with anymore understands why we're not together. Like, they understand. No, okay. So that person, I wouldn't say, I don't think so. I don't think so, but when I care about somebody and when I truly love somebody, like I overlook things. So I can be very selfless. And I don't know, like that husband who left their doting wife for a woman who barely F's with them. Reciprocity is key to relationships. If you're not getting that, then it's probably time to exit. And that's what I was thinking, like, because I'm like, why would a man want to be with me? And why, like, I couldn't be with somebody as intimate as like husband, wife, or even living together like for years and seeing somebody like decline without intervening like I care. Like, hey T, like I feel like that's a part of me. That's a part of like your job in a relationship, is to make sure that the person that you are with is straight. So I feel like if over an extended period of time you're watching somebody decline that you lay down with, that you eat with, they sit in your house and they spend a lot of time around you, and you just watch them decline without necessarily like intervening or doing anything to change, I feel like that's kind of fucked up. That's just a little fucked up. Oh my God, I feel like you are the prettiest person on YouTube today. Thank you. Like, I wouldn't have nobody around me and just see them like mentally, physically, or any type, like even if you fucking sick, like I'ma notice and I'm gonna be like, hold on, like you need to go to the doctor. Like like you've been losing a little bit of weight, like it's little subtle things sometimes that something's wrong. So if you ignore that and you watch somebody decline, I don't feel like you deserve a relationship with that person. because you don't value that person. Because when you value things and people, you take care of them. Hey, New York Nikki. Hey, Beachy. When you value people and you value things, you take care of them. So if you're at the point where you're not taking care of the person that you're with, like, you're not helping them get through their hump. Like, you're not helping them grow. You're not helping them realize that they're even in a bad position, even though you can see it. You're not a good partner. Like, you're not a good partner. Bye, Maggie. Have a good day. But like, that's not somebody for love. I hope you're doing good, New York Nikki. Like, but that's not love. Like, love is it. Hey, we unlock. It's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a minute. Like, I don't know. Like I said, like, just the facts and the basis off of just watching somebody decline. Like, bitch, if you can't be with me and we in this for the long run, and then it's certain things that you have to pay attention to. And I don't feel like if it's so easy for you to overlook those things, I have an issue. I hope all is well with you too. Yes, everything is cool over here. I'm living. My hair is growing. I'm glowing. I'm cool. You agree, Beachy? Because, like, I don't know. I feel like people are so selfish. And honestly, what I noticed, what's up, Buzz? What I noticed is that sometimes in relationships, people meet and they meet at like a baseline. And you can have somebody, like, let's say somebody up here. So a lot of times the one person might vibrate a little higher, and what happens is the other person that's at a lower frequency, they bring that person's frequency down, and then once they bring that person's frequency down, their frequency goes up, and their frequency won't go back down until you remove yourself. Being selfless in a relationship can be toxic as well. There's a healthy amount of that shit. You got a limit to that. It is very, like, you have to be able to scope, like, so yeah, you don't want to be selfless, like, but you want to be selfless to a point, because I feel like actually, like, true love is being selfless. True love is being like, you know what, I ain't fucking with it, but I'm fucking with it for you. I'll make sure you straight. I'm making sure you got everything you got, like, and a part of that is selfless, right? If I got $1 and I give you 50 cents, like, that's very selfless. Like, that's very selfless. But at the same time, if you got $20 and you ain't gonna slide me 10, but when I broke my last dollar for you, that shit crazy. That shit is crazy. But I feel like a lot of times people energy vampire, and they get mad when relationships don't work out. But it's like, what are you giving that person? What are you breathing into that person? When you see that your person is down, like, when you see that somebody's in a depressive state, do you acknowledge that they're in a depressive state? Do you pull them aside and be like, hey, like, I've been noticing that, your mood is a little different. You're not enjoying things the way you used to enjoy them. Like, do you need to talk? Like, are you okay? Like, like, what's going on? If you don't notice that person ain't taking care of themselves like they used to, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? And if you do notice it, and you be like, oh, okay, like, it's not causing me no problem, so where are we going? Like, where is the relationship heading at, to the point where a man could say, like, oh, your problems ain't my problems, even though we together? Those are things that you need to figure out. Yeah, you my wife, and yeah, I done did fucked up shit that probably affected your mental health. But yeah, like, you know what? you need to go seek out a therapist on your own. You need to learn how to cope with my actions and the way my actions affect you. That's insane. And that's what I was told. And I was like, I'm gonna learn how to cope with your actions by removing your ass from away from me, and then I'll be fine. I'm gonna cope by removing myself. It depends. There's selfless moments and there's the selfless identity. And true love is a mutually benefit. Yeah, I agree with that too. Like you can have a selfless moment, but you don't want to, you don't want to. That person can't be your alpha and omega, especially if they play about you and you don't play about them. A lot of people will play about you, but they don't want you to play about them. Let me see. Do I use Trent Knowing? No, I do not. Gotta make sure to tear up at least 3-4 times a day. Gotta keep the relationship spicy and interesting and understand each other. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. But beyond that, when it comes to like actually stripping all of that away, like where you just human to human, and we are together and we're bonded, like, and we want to go through this journey together, and we're trying to commit. I feel like a part of that shit is, making sure your person is well. And if you're not making sure your person is well, like that shit fucked up. And for me, it was frustrating to have that conversation, because when you put it down to everything, 3-4 times a day. And to me, when you put it down to like everything and you look at it, it's like, how can that person love you, like not love your body, not love like, but like love you, like if they can't even notice changes, if they can't even figure out how to intervene when you need it the most. A lot of times when people are like spiraling, you can't see that you spiraling, but people from the outside can see that you spiraling. So at the point where you looking at me spiral from the outside, like how long do I have to spiral before I realize that I'm fucking spiraling? Or before you pull me aside and say like, hey, like, you've been having a rough couple of weeks. What's up, Dark Crypto? I am on my break. This way I don't have to wait. But I just don't understand that. And my message, I guess, today will be to really care for the person that you with and the person that you want to be with. And caring for them goes beyond providing for them. Caring for them goes beyond what you can give them and what you can buy them. Caring for the person that needs you goes beyond all of that. It's actually truly caring about that person from the inside out. And if you have issues and you struggle with it, for better or for worse, society is evolving beyond relationships. They no longer have the value they used to. I don't think that's true. But pay attention. Like, don't pay attention to the person that you with. Don't be more. Don't hold more on materialistic shit than you do on how that person is mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, because those are very important factors. Most are in it to see what they can get. I agree with that. For better or for worse, society is expecting. Okay, so for UFOs, so do you think that is the for worse them living their best life and them doing what they want to do while you decline, or while you are affected adversely by their actions? Is that what? Because I thought for better or for worse meant, like life is lifing and we're still here. It's hard to find someone nowadays that truly wants love in a real relationship. Now I agree with that. I feel like a lot of people like to play and a lot of people like to BS, and it's easier to play and BS and skate around than actually, have real commitment. Like, but when you somebody and you're not coming from a place where, where you trying to take and you trying to like, where does that, where does that leave the person? And it's almost like a real connection. Where they're not trying to, take nothing from you. Where they trying to show you that they actually rock with you. What's up, Tommy? Where they actually trying to show you that they care for you. Where does that leave that person at? And then why, as a person that got left, do you feel so emboldened on telling somebody else why they need to stay at their detriment? But why do you not understand that maybe, you need to be better and maybe you need to grow a little bit? Or why would you expect somebody to sit around and wait for you to decide when you wanted to grow up? It don't make sense to me. The trending lack of consideration in relationships is proving my point. I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. I think people are very, very selfish nowadays too. Like it's very much a lack in consideration. Hold on. Most people want love, but a lot of people don't know how to love or are afraid to love. Hold on, y'all. These people fucking up my break. Hold on. All right. I'm back. What's up, Virgil? I'm dropping a little bit of knowledge. I know a little bit of something. We've been trying to reach her cynic. They won't let me take my break in peace. But I just don't understand that, and I'm not answering the phone. I still got 10 minutes. But I just don't understand, like, why it's so hard to actually care for the person that you care for. If that's what it is, and that's what you say it is. I don't know why it takes an extended period of time, or why you would expect somebody to sit around for an extended period of time waiting for you to grow up while you decided to be in a committed relationship. Why would you get married if you haven't grown up? And why would you want somebody to sit around and go through your BS while you ain't grow up? Then you not realize that you emotionally traumatize people. You put them through things that they can't unforget. Like some shit that people do, you can't forget that shit. And some people are people that don't forget. I'm one of them people where I don't forget. So I don't forget when people do me wrong. I don't. And sometimes it makes me feel a little crazy. But I'd rather take care of myself. Some people link up without a plan, and that is very true. Not everybody, But at that point, Sounds like someone is listening fast in their minds. I'm not calling out. Who you talking about? You like Slim Brownie? I do too. Y'all, so I put on one of my shirts today. I got the same shirt but like in purple. And I was gonna wear it today. And I put it on and I'm like, why my shirt fitting like this? And I looked at the tag. Guess who not in a fucking large no more? This shirt, when I bought my clothes, when I bought this shirt, I bought it smaller. So when I bought it, I was too big for it. So now I can fit comfortably in this shirt, and the other shirt is too big for me. And I felt really good. Thank you. And my pants that I'm wearing today, they used to be high-waisted. I used to have to wear them high-waisted because I was a fat. But now I ain't a fat no more. So I can wear them low-waisted, which is like, it feels good. I'm like a couple pounds away from doing a shopping thing because I need new clothes. Thank you. I need some new clothes, y'all. My clothes are too big now. My leggings are too big. I'm back in my size 8s, so I'm not double-digit sizes anymore. And yeah, so I gotta buy me some new pants. I gotta buy me some new shirts, some new clothes. Thank you, We Online. Even my feet. I had these shoes that I couldn't wear. I got fat, and my little feet picked up some fat, and I can wear those shoes now. So it definitely feels good. It feels very good. And I feel like it's helping me like mentally. Like I'm getting a lot of mental clarity. And it feels good. I'm not trying to like, I'm ready for it to warm up so I can start skating and stuff to pick it up. You be proud to have me in your arm. I appreciate that, turtle. But I told y'all I was gonna do it. I told y'all I was gonna focus on, my health. So it feels good to actually, have something to show for it. I feel good though. Like, but yeah, I'm going shopping shit though. But I just feel like if you're a man and you say that you want a woman and you want a woman that's soft and that's feminine and all this other shit that y'all be talking about, when you get her, running her through the fucking mud, it's not gonna work. But I gotta go.